This will be a tarot reading for the zodiac Taurus, element Earth, the Bull. This will be for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, or your Mars. And if you have any Capricorn in your charts. Hello to my gangsters and what's goodies to my rock stars. Let's go into prayer. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Forgive us this day our daily bread. Forgive us of our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. Please do not forget to leave your comments, subscriptions, likes, and shouts outs. Thank you for your watch hours. Okay. I seen my nephew, who is only 9 years old right now, currently messing around with pills. I do not know the reason for him doing this action, but I do know that this world is not safe enough for somebody as sweet as him. Him and I are both Pisces. I'm first deacon, he is second deacon. Just this week, I gave him a note explaining how unsafe the world is, and I hope to continue to grow our relationship with each other together. Homelessness is a firestorm across the nation. The Mayan prophecy. I will be pulling tarot cards from the Occult Tarot by Travis McHenry. How can we possibly embrace our truest self if we never stir into the dark? Author and occultist Travis McHenry reveals the secret demons of the 17th century and conjures their powers into this unique 78 divination card set. The first tarot deck to faithfully adhere to the Solomonic principles of demon conjuration. The occult tarot draws on demons, symbols, and sigils from ancient magical grimoires, including Archidosis Magica and the Key of Solomon. Learn to tame and harness these beasts that wander between the physical and spiritual worlds, and discover the power of ancient demons to finally embrace and behold the mysteries of the night. Uno monito. I need to blow my nose. Okay. 2012 is a movie based upon the phenomenon that's happened across the world the world was going to end in the year 2012. The Mayas, alchemically speaking, do not speak of the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? Specifically, uno monito. Sorry for any inconvenience. speak of the end of the world. Specifically, they say that everything transforms. In this, they were speaking to the spirits of everything that hath breath transforms. Somebody is here. I don't know whose human touch I am feeling right now. I think it's my grandma. Okay. I think I conjured her up here. Okay, clearly she has passed on. Clearly that is one of my superpowers. Clearly we are all still here after that 2012 event, whichever way that's happened for you. It wasn't that the world was going to end, what the Mayans had predicted, but a spirit's evolution with oneself is what they had explained. Blood and time are what the Mayans believe in. It is Western cultured occulticism. The Mayans are warriors who make it their duty to fight for scarce resources such as royal blood. On December 12th, 2012 is when the Mayans' first prophecy came to the end. Ten of Cups, fur, creates love between man and woman, creates thunder and great storms, gives answers on divine secrets. There was a secret that happened during this Mayan prophecy that there was going to be a black hole that would swallow us all. That secret was not divine at all. We are all still here. And as we go within and immerse ourselves into these prophecies and our evolution of our multidimensional nature, you and I discover that you and I have divine secrets. Whichever way that is for you. The first Mayan prophecy started in 1999. The first being that every person is in this great room of mirrors to find his own multidimensional nature within himself. The next 13 years from 2013 to 2026, the second Mayan prophecy shows two paths, one of understanding and tolerance and the one of fear and destruction. And both man will learn the necessary lessons for the evolution of their spirits. This prophecy tells us that the humanity is moving towards a new era of harmony, and that to get there, we must confront our greatest fears and accept that we are faced with difficult situations in order to learn from them. Eight of Wands, Ron Nove, number 27, teaches rhetoric very well, gives faithful servants favor of friends and foes, and knowledge of languages. No matter how difficult the challenge is, we can maintain and increase our internal energy, producing that state of high vibration and state for all that exists. Mother Earth sees everything. If there was a time where that 2012 might have just happened. This explains why I had so many superpowers in my life. I discovered how to fly. I discovered my Kundalini energy. I discovered my telepowers. I discovered my ability to control the weather. I discovered one of my dark wishes to come true across America. I discovered psychic powers. I discovered that I could transport items and teleport human objects and human flesh to me. I discovered superpowers that I've had. You and I, we, Sacred Crew, shout out XO, are in the second prophecy. The next 13 years, from 2013 to 2026, perfecting and learning and discovering and speaking. Two of Swords, Help has. Number 38, builds towers and provides weapons and ammunition, sends soldiers to appointed places. It's war that we are facing. Weapons. Some of us have had to learn tactics with the scarce resources that we do have to fight. Maybe against people in your own home, maybe at work, whatever it is for you. Sacred Crew. The Morgan Laura debate. Life is war in the face of God. God is. In the face of God. In the face of Goddess. My stance, like the zodiac Taurus, elements earth, I believe in sensual enjoyment, taken in all of the senses. I value the zodiac Taurus elements earth, the bull, sensuality, luxury, and splendor. Only the best and most sensual surroundings. I want to try to travel to these places that give me that sensual splendor, to these cities or these locations that represent who I am, my chakras, my language, my feeling, my love. Go to these places. I want to try that. I want to try to find places like this too, to go and visit. And book these places. Uh, and tell my friends about it. My criterion is, if you are a loser, leave me alone. My criterion is, if you are a loser, leave me alone. My contention as a zodiac Pisces element water, the fish, is that through the invisible, I realize that I am made of something that is bigger than myself. Let's get a tarot reading here on Laura. Laura Wilson, indoctrinating a praise for random pictures that is not the form of the best splendor or sensuality like the zodiac Taurus. So she brings these pictures of art to the arc, selected randomly. She sees no bad in this. Let's get some cards out on Laura Wilson here. Do you want to know how I know that Laura Wilson is on the side of fear and destruction, in love with this idea of love that will never come? She never noticed Adrian. And through my experience, that's just bad news. Okay. I will be using What's the Tea Tarot's deck. This deck is designed to expose the person you need to know about, whether it's a lover, fake friends, co-workers, karmic partners, etc. This deck will literally pour you some hot tea on certain situations. It's fun and full of exposure. Let the fun begin. Use this deck strategically to know what the tea is on you, and so you can watch your back. Illuminates your third eye. They can be used alone or in conjunction with other decks. Enjoy these fun and enlightening Hater Tarot decks. Cards. Manufacturer C'est Oui. I want to make it clear as the ice that is clear. The weekend is amazing. He has pimped my life so well, okay? His music. Okay. Laura Wilson, the president's daughter, an unsuspectable jerk. The Audrey archetype, which I do talk about in the Little Shop of Horrors tarot readings. I've done that movie on Audrey. You will find some hints about the total solar eclipse of the sun in those tarot readings as well. They're not hints, it's the truth. Sorry about that. Okay, rejected. She sees her dad gets rejected by the council that's inside of this room. Now, when this scene happens, Laura's dad has already not survived the end of the world. And this council of people comes to Laura, and in front of the council, more than 3 people here, that her dad has only allowed certain people to bunk on side of these bunkers. Sorry for any inconvenience. I need to blow my nose. On these bunkers, that only geneticism chosen certain people through a lottery ticket for those who are going to get on the bunker, and as well another option, you'd have to pay $1 billion to get on the bunker. So after hearing this in front of people, she goes on to say, oh, I didn't know this was happening. She did not face herself. She seen that this option was rejected. Now, Laura has actually done something just like this. She did not allow the splendor, the luxury of artwork to be seen. She allowed the artwork that she had the job and to bring onto the ark. She allowed the artwork to be chosen randomly here. Same thing as her dad, just a different thing, right? All sin is the same in God's eyes. Life is war. So she does the same thing, but does not face it that it is bad. Like Seymour in the Little Shop of Horrors. Running. Okay. running from her and which her actions that she did, running from the actions that she did. Stalker, stalking, watching, obsessed. Laura is actually not only obsessed with Adrian's way of thinking here. Oh, yes, that's what it is. Laura is obsessed, stalking, and watching Adrian and his way and the ways that he moves, trying to imitate him, being in secret competition with Adrian, obsessed with the way that he thinks. But behind the scenes, she has been a bad person herself. Crying over you, sad, hurt, upset, etc. Wanting the glory of being a sweet agent, but not doing the work to do that. Okay, let's see. Laura Wilson's actions, effect on the solar system. Okay. The P word. Abuse from people who have the higher power structures since years and years ago, who has been running the world. The feminine body healing. The feminine body is not meant to work as hard as it currently is. The feminine body has to do this because of circumstances that the global world, built on false artificial intelligence, has created. Trying to demonize our name. Fighting. Fights. Jealousy. Devil energy, such as childhood trauma, is from the tree of others who are jealous. Lies about love. Spreading lies about love by insinuating that love does not exist, although Goddess has intended for us to love and fill up our cups. Did Laura Wilson use love to wash away the bad? No. Does Laura Wilson care that all humans exist? No. Okay. Let's pull out tarot cards from the Moonology Tarot deck Oracle cards. There is a total solar eclipse of the sun that is happening on April 8th, 2024. I have a YouTube video. It's in a playlist that I have created about that transit and its explanation. And as well, Little Shop of Horrors tarot readings can tell you more about this total solar eclipse of the sun. quarter moon, adjustments are required. Purple, okay, I'm hearing from my my friendy, my goddess, okay, that the crown chakra is going to be super important for the total solar eclipse. We have a lot of purple here, okay? That's activation. Let's get another card. Why did this want to come out? Let's clarify this. Full moon in Aries, that's what we're currently in too. When the full moon in Aries is here as well, I believe so. No, it's new moon. It's new moon in Aries, isn't it? Let me check. But it is Aries energy. That's there is energy. Remember, not only are we going into this total solar eclipse, but we will be experiencing transits behind this too. There's transits that are overlapping too. It's not just the total solar eclipse. There's the total solar eclipse is very intense. It's one of the most intense transits. It has to be about like the most intense transits, but there are other transits behind this and coming up with the total solar eclipse, not just the total solar eclipse. Yes, there will be Aries energy, new moon in Aries too. So a new fiery climax is going to come. Hey, South Node, don't let your past hold you back. Don't let your past hold you back. Waxing moon, the energy is gaining momentum. Okay, what I get from here is that if you are doing business projects too, don't allow anything that's happened in the past to hold you back. Continue to go and know that your friends, your crew is watching. And we're here for you. We are so happy that you show up every day. Don't let your past hold you back. That's deep. Because then you would have to look into your self node and see what that means for you. Okay? Enemies are gaining momentum here, is what I see here. Enemies are gaining momentum. They see you speaking the truth. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Okay. Aquarius, show the world the real you. Awesome. So, yeah, so these enemies are now learning and gaining momentum to show the world the real them. Stepping out of their comfort zone. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Hey, it's a party over here. It's a party. It is a party. Please do not forget to leave your comments, subscriptions, likes, and shout outs. Thank you for your watch hours. A tutelar.